time to go racing in the Dirt Talk Nation on KFNY True Texas Radio.
Gentlemen, start your engines, brothers!
Oh yeah, back here in the Dirt Talk Nation, as we always are. Following segment brought to you by Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest. Since 1968, Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest have been serving the Dallas-Fort Worth racing community. From race parts to tires, Smiley's is ready to help you get to the checkered flag. First, we provide track-tested parts and advice at all 5 of our store locations, including Kennedale, The Woodlands, Sherman, Oklahoma City, and our main showroom in Mesquite, Texas. Hey, if you don't live close to one of our stores, no problem. Order online 24 hours a day at Smiley'sRacing.com or give us a call toll-free at 866-959-7223. Smiley's Racing Products, where we look forward to servicing your race car needs. Of course, hey y'all, I am Will Riggs, and we are bringing you the Dirt Talk Nation live, not only at DirtTalkNation.com and on KFNY True Texas Radio, but also on your YouTube channel. You can make sure you go to that, or you can go to DirtTalkNation.com and click on Watch Live, and there we go. And Mark, how are you in the corner of the screen over there? Like, you're like in the corner right there, so I need to fix that here in just a second. But joining us over there, that's Mark Ross. What's up, Mark?
Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing. He's like, I'm doing good. I'm doing there. Tell you what, man, I'm down there dang running single man, and then you know going down. So man, you're let's just go start with this. Winner chicken dinner, man. Great racing in the factory stock feature race the other night. Ended up in victory lane. That's a heck of a way to start off the year.
Yes, it is. That's the way you want to start the year off.
No, man, you're supposed to lose or blow out or wreck or something in week one. That way you can have time to make it up.
No, you got to start out winning, get that positive motivation going.
Well, you got the bar set like super high now. What are you going to do, you know, when it's when there's, you know, when you get finish in the back?
Well, I'm sure I'll have a reason for finishing in the back. You know, someone probably took me out or something like that.
It's like that. So it's like somebody took you out. You couldn't possibly be any other reason to not finish in front. Which you actually threw the gauntlet down after the race the other night and said that you are going to win the Point Series championship this year.
That's the plan. I mean, if you don't go into the season thinking you're going to do that, then why even bother showing up? I said, you got to go in there positively motivated and expect to win every week and expect to win the championship.
If you ain't first, you're last.
Yeah, there you go, Ricky Bobby.
I swear you need to paint your car the Ricky Bobby colors and put a big Wonder Bread.
Yeah.
But you had to spell it W-A-N-D, like wander, like you're wandering around.
Well, we got a new car coming next year, so we might do something like that.
Get you Wonder Bread colors and walk around. If you ain't first, you're last. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Put a big old cat on the hood.
A big panther. That would be awesome. You know what? I would root for you to win every single week just so we can see that car in victory lane. It would be the most awesome car. His wife's over here going, no. So man, look, here's where we step aside for a second, me anyway, and let you thank all the people who keep your car on the road. So go.
All right. First off, we're going to thank Classic Chevys out of Roy City. They do a lot for me. Next, we're going to thank Baxter Motorsports, which are the title sponsor of the factory stocks this year at Dells Bow Speedway. I'd like to thank Alan and Cheryl. They do a whole lot for me. They do a whole lot for the whole sport of racing. I'd also like to thank Houston and Donita Morris at Morris Elevator Inspection. They do a lot for me. The Philpotts at Mr. K's Appliance. They do a tremendous amount for me also. Tommy G's Welding. They do quite a bit. And I got Roger, the realtor from Keller Williams. He's been with me for the past couple years. I can't say enough about that man. He helps out a whole lot. I've got Tac Frog Global handgun training on the car too this year, same as we did last year. See who else we got.
Bang bang!
We got a new sponsor possibly coming on board within a week or two. That'll be Wiley Carpet and Tile. We're in negotiations with them right now. Go check them out too.
Where is it again?
It's a Wiley Carpet and Tile.
I just want to hear you say Wiley.
Wiley. They're in
Wiley
downtown
Carpet,
Wiley.
Wiley Carpet and Tile.
Yeah.
Tell you what, by God.
And we do got room on the car for some other people if anybody's interested in getting on board this
So
season.
if you want to get on board, how do they get a hold of you, Mark?
They can contact me through Facebook, or they can contact my wife. There are several different ways. Come out to the track and visit with me. Be happy to talk with anybody.
All right, so I didn't make sure that was working. I got I got two different text messages from the 214. Can you beat Cisco?
You damn right. I beat him Saturday night, didn't I?
Man, look, I love giving Cisco a hard time.
I love him too. He's a good guy.
But look, you know how you beat Cisco? You wait for him to wreck himself out and just drive on.
No, I didn't say that.
Just drive on by. The 469 says, how does it feel to have the toughest wife in the pit area?
I wonder who that was. No, she's pretty tough. I can't say enough about my wife, Stacy. She does a lot for me in the race car itself. She's there to support me week in and week out. Lets me spend the money, and she lets me do what I want to do.
She lets you. Okay,
she lets
it's
me.
Like that, huh?
She wants to win just as bad as I do. So
if he doesn't win, or if you don't win, does she like criticize your driving on the track?
Nah, she just wants to know what we can do to make the car faster.
So has Cisco ever wrecked you out? I know you guys are semi-teammates,
Well,
but you know
he hasn't purposely wrecked me or anybody else out. I don't think we just got collected and
he's just wild.
Yeah,
he's just wild out there. He's a wild ass man.
He's like all the other guys. I mean, he wants to win too. So he's out there getting it like everybody else is.
It cracked me up because Joe Casper, you can hear it on the commentary now that we have the commentary on the racing, but Joe Casper was like, "That's wild, man, Cisco going on around it," and I'm like. Yeah, that's Cisco. I like messing with Cisco because he's fun to mess with.
He's fun to mess with. Like I said, he's one of the best guys there is out there, and he's got your back when you need him.
And he's got your back door when you're trying to race around the track. He's got your back door. He's got you. He's on your six a lot of the time. Yeah. Man. So when you were out there the other night, man, it was because you literally made the pass for the lead on the last lap of the race.
Yeah. I just got a little gap in there, and I figured, okay, I'm going to shoot the gap, and I just pretty much stuck my nose in there and just put it to the wood and just went through. So I was just trying to keep off hitting either, Chase or Don. I got through there clean, and, it is what it is, and that's how you do it.
It was some good stuff, man. The factory stock race was probably the best race, actual heads-up race of the night in any class.
It is, and I expect it to be that way pretty much all season because the factory stock class out there, all the cars are pretty much equal, and they're all competitive with each other. And you're going to see some good racing from us this season. I guarantee you. Dan
from Plano says, "If Cisco is wild man, what's your nickname?"
Well, I don't know. Some guys call me Renegade Ross, and so I guess that's probably going to be about it. I've been called that several times by several.
You
have
that painted like real big on the side of your car, Renegade.
Yeah, we might do that. I don't know.
Renegade, we'll the Renegade 8R. It's 8R with Renegade Ross. Actually, now that we do commentary and it's all on that's my new thing now. Yeah. And so you're going to be racing both tracks this year, or just the bowl?
We're going to focus with Devil's Bowl. Like I said, I want to win the championship again at Devil's Bowl this year, and in order to do that, you need to focus on one track and focus on what you got in front of you. If we rain out, we like to go to Ardmore when we rain out because I can get away with running the same gear there and be competitive.
Right.
And I'll venture to RPM a couple of times. I got a different transmission to run there, so we'll come out there for all the big shows.
And thankfully, we'll actually be able to get the season kicked off Friday night at RPM Speedway. So you guys come out and join us. Gates open at 6. Green flag drops at 8 o'clock on Friday night. It's going to be beautiful the rest of the week. Might be a little chilly, so you might want to grab a. You never know, man. It's so crazy. Like yesterday, it was 75 degrees. A little rain flew. I mean, when I say it flew through, it flew through. And next thing you know, it was 50. And I was like, I don't know what just happened. And I was out there doing softball, and it got real cold real quick.
Yeah, well, I think the high for Saturday's in the 50s, too. So it's going to be cold at Delphos Saturday.
Not for me. I'm upstairs in the box. It don't bother me one bit.
Well, we'll tell LR turn the AC on up there and freeze you out.
Look, I don't mind the AC.
See what we feel like.
He said your name is Stacy. Who do you and this is, we've asked this question before. He says, who do you fear the most? The 469. Who do you fear the most on the track?
I don't fear anybody out there. You can't.
Man, y'all just heard him throw down the gauntlet, say he's going to win the championship this year. He ain't worried about nobody else.
I ain't scared of nobody out there.
Yeah. He ain't scared. Hey, you need one of them old school stickers. Remember that sticker back in the day that said "ain't scared"?
Yeah.
You need one of those in the back of your car.
Yeah, so I can find one of those.
Yeah, and get that right down the back of the car. Ain't scared.
I ain't scared.
I ain't scared. Y'all, we are in the Dirt Talk Nation. We're going to take a break. When we come back, LR is going to join us. We're going to talk more racing. It's Mark Ross along with LR and myself, Will Riggs, right here in the Nation on KFNY True Texas Radio.
At Forney Family Dentistry and Orthodontics, we want to give you a smile with style at an affordable price. Get braces for as low as $88 a month. Join our family of racketeers today. We make it fun with exclusive events just for you. For added convenience, you can have your teeth cleaned at your ortho appointment. Give the gift of a beautiful smile for as low as $88 a month. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at ForneyFamilyDentistry.com today.
The 2018 season is fast approaching at RPM Speedway in Crandall, Texas. Coming up this season, we'll bring in the Texas Wing Modifieds, the Touring Outlaw Modified Series, ASCS Gulf South Region Sprints, the Power Eye West Midget Series, late models, and much more. Don't forget our huge fireworks celebration on June 29th. The season kicks off on Friday, March 30th with the IMCA Race Saver Sprints, USRA Modifieds, Factory Stocks, Limited Modifieds, and the A-Class 600s. Coolers are welcome and the gates open at 6 p.m. and the green flag drops at 8 p.m. Adults are $12. Seniors, those with military ID, and kids 13 to 15 are just $10, and kids 12 and under are always free. Find us on Facebook and get our entire schedule and more information online at rpmdirt.com. The only way to see the greatest show on dirt is to be there.
Hey everybody, Will Riggs here for Young Ideas, your local TV expert, and I want to tell you about Dish TV. If technology, value, and customer satisfaction are important to you, then it's time to cut the cable cord once and for all. Upgrade your TV experience and start saving with Dish today. Drop by Young Ideas at 518 Houston Street in Wills Point, Texas, or call 833-4DISH-TV. That's 833-4 Dish TV, or visit them on the web at youngideastv.com. They are Young Ideas TV, your locally owned, operated, and trusted satellite TV experts.
Your air conditioning system is the second largest investment you can make in your home, so why not choose the best? Choose American Standard Air Conditioning. Choose Forney Air. With the heat of the Texas summer right around the corner, ensure that you and your family stay cool with a brand new American Standard Air Conditioning and heating system, complete with a Wi-Fi thermostat from Forney Air. No interest for 5 years, with the first 5 months deferred with approved credit. Call Forney Air for details today at 214-924-9745. That's 214-924-9745. Or find them online at ForneyAirandHeat.com.
Since 1968, Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest has been serving racers nationwide. From race parts to tires, Smiley's is ready to help you get to the checkered flag first. We provide track-tested parts and advice to all 5 of our store locations, including Kennedale, The Woodlands, Sherman, Oklahoma City, and our main showroom in Mesquite, Texas. If you don't live close to one of our stores, you can order online 24 hours a day at Smiley'sRacing.com or give us a call toll-free at 866-959-7223. Smiley's Racing Products, where we look forward to servicing your race car needs.
Back in the Dirt Talk Nation, this segment brought to you by Young Ideas, the official Dish authorized retailer of KFNY and the Dirt Talk Nation. Dish offers the very best satellite experience in the industry, and you will not be disappointed. If you are in need of Dish network, security, internet, or electricity, call Young Ideas at 1-833-4DISH-TV or get more information online at Young Ideas TV. You can also text us on the official Young Ideas text toy, 469-355-0362. That's 469-355-0362. Already getting some questions in tonight, so get those questions in. Of course, you guys can see now LR in the house with us. He wanted to use the train excuse. As excuses. Their train. And actually it sounded just like that.
And Scott Prather.
Oh, Prather calling?
Well,
man, you hang up on Prather.
He showed up. He showed up tonight. We visited for a while I was watering, and then I had to get back to watering. And
does he get the number 20 ready or what? What's the deal?
22.
22, yeah, the 22.
He had to go get a battery for the Smileys. So Yeah.
Somebody
he says
texted
it's
in,
ready.
dinner sure is good. That's from the 214. That's got to be Blake Backus.
Not out of a crock pot.
Or
I'm
you know.
wearing part of mine tonight, so.
This question for both of you first. Mark, who is your favorite driver to watch at the track in the other classes?
In other classes, well, I like to watch my buddy Wendell Bolden in the modifieds, and I like to watch all the Baxter Motorsports limited modified. Cisco and his, Chris and Tracy, Brian. I got a lot of friends out there. I like watching everybody when I can. I missed the whole modified feature last Saturday because we was over in Tech, so they were done before we even got out. So
Yeah, they don't fool around in modifieds,
Yeah.
man. They get around the track fairly efficiently, and they get done real quick. Actually, almost done editing. If you guys are still looking, look, I edited the factory stock feature first because I got about 9 emails in the first 2 hours after the race was over, and about 15 on Monday.
He's using Easter.
Hey, look.
I used the train. He used Easter.
Look, I used a religious holiday. I used a religious holiday. What a jackass. Use a religious holiday family time to not edit video. But I think all the heat races from modifieds, limited modifieds, all the factory stock heat races are up. 2 of the sprints are up. The rest will be up tonight, and then I'll get to editing the other feature races. Yes. I'm just going to let you guys know who are complaining about it. They saw the factory stock feature, and they're like, holy crap, this is awesome.
Yeah.
They get the GoPro coverage on the front straightaway, and then they get the other ones. They're like, wait, where's that at? And I'm like, look, it's just the heat races. Calm down.
Now, did you
Calm
do any
down.
in-car video too? Or
I have several, yeah.
You going to post that on there along with the race? Or
It'll be inside the races. Definitely on the limited modified feature. We had GoPro on Rick Murray's car and the limited modified feature. And then I'll use the...
Speaking
straightaway.
of Rick Murray, I won't throw anybody under the bus. If he's listening or watching, don't forget to put gas in your car this week. He didn't put gas in his factory stock. So
Is that what happened?
that's what happened to him. So
He
Man,
said,
I had to give him crap about it.
He said running 2 cars.
Yeah,
I don't know about this.
That's a lot of work to run 2 cars.
You got to put gas in those cars.
Yeah.
Especially they're totally 2 different cars to drive. So
Yeah, there's quite a few people that they overlooked that, and they've done that several times. Quite a few people have.
that you asked him who was his favorite driver to watch. Well, mine's Martin.
No.
And when he's not racing, I'm not watching. I'm refereeing.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
And so I'm really not watching. I mean, I see a
Look.
few of the moves he makes, and I'm thinking, dude, is that really going to work? Is it going to fit? Because if it don't, you're going to look bad. Then I got to make a decision.
Well,
But as far as watching somebody race, I like watching Troy. I like watching Klein. I like watching
Yeah, there's a
just
lot of
about
good
anybody.
people out
I
there
mean,
watching.
I like watching everybody race. But as far as watching races, I flagged races all my life. I never got to watch any of them.
well, we
I flagged some good ones too. Never watched any of them.
so if you're watching the races at on the Dirt Talk Nation YouTube page, you'll notice that the commentary is there, but you can't hear the cars. And that will actually be corrected this week. We're going to add a secondary mixer upstairs so that we can actually get the microphone onto the track as well. So we'll get that back in there. And
He put
but the
some microphones
commentary
in the cars.
no, God, no.
no.
Oh, no.
Why not?
No.
That could be interesting.
You think I'm gonna sit there and bleep?
bleep?
I don't have. Look, I barely got time to edit videos. I ain't trying to bleep everything out.
It'd be a bunch of bleep, 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 bleep.
Cheryl Baxter says, enjoying the show as always. Good to have the Dirt Talk Nation running full throttle. Thanks for listening, Cheryl Baxter. Wally here. Tell Mark, good job on the feature win, and good job spinning out after the checkered flag. What was up with that?
Hey, man, I just if there was an in-car camera, you would have seen me punching the roof of my car. I was excited when I went across the finish line.
You should have had that hand on the dang wheel of your car.
Well, yeah, but I just went in turn 1 and then pretty much forgot to lift. So
Because, he was like, hey, he won. And it's like, why is he dead stop in the middle of turn 1 and 2 over there? And everybody's dodging around.
Yeah, then my car wouldn't start. So then the guy starts pushing me, and when my car's not running, it won't turn. So I kept waving him off because he was fixing to push me into the wall. And I was like, quit.
No, stop. Don't do that. Man, it's how many times have you won the points championship at the Bowl?
Just the one time, but I've always been in contention for a championship. I've always been in the top 5 since I've been racing out there. In 2001, I think my first year I finished 14th in points. Then after that, I've always been in the top 5, I think, in the street stock division when I was out there. The only time I rode in the top 5 is when I was trying my hand at the limited modifieds, and me and limiteds do not mix. So you won't see me in limited again. So
Why does it not mix?
For some reason, all the race cars, you have to drive them differently.
Right.
And my particular driving style doesn't work in limited. I mean, it's a totally different car.
He likes a lot more rollover.
Yeah, I like a lot more rollover. I like to carry a little bit more speed down the straightaway into the corners. And if my car's set up right, I won't lift going around the track. I'll be flat foot all the way around the track. If the track's good and tacky and the car's set up right, but
so they all had to be driven differently.
You couldn't go around flat foot.
I have before
last week.
Oh yeah, no, not last week. Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah. You can go around flat foot.
Yeah, but the limiteds, the modifieds, sprint, every class the car drives.
So when
different.
are we gonna have a class Cisco can drive? I love Cisco.
When I walked in the door, y'all were talking about Cisco.
I love giving him a hard time.
Guy. I like him. I don't know him that well, but I like him. We have never had a bad word.
Yeah.
But dude, you can't bounce off everybody that passes you. Everybody that goes by you, you're not supposed to hit them.
Yeah.
Ping pong.
There's nothing and Alan knows this, and I think everybody else. I won't let him run like that very long.
There was
you're just tearing up cars. He needs to. And let me tell you, I've been told by some guys that's been in that car, that particular car. That car's fast.
Oh, it's fast. Yeah,
that car's a fast car. So he needs to back up and learn how to drive it before he gets up there and start mixing it up with the guys. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the car's going to do. He hadn't driven it that much, and I'm just saying it won't last long.
Yeah,
I'm just saying the owners won't put up with it very long. Yeah, you can't do that.
And it's a lot too when you're getting out of one car, getting in another. You're used to driving one car one way, and you got to jump out of one car and get in another car.
Right.
It's hard to transition.
And let me tell you, there's not a whole lot. There's a whole lot of people that try it, and a whole lot of people. There's not very few people that can get in just about any type car. And one of them that he can probably drive anything. Oh. Kevin Rowland.
Yeah, Kevin Rowland.
You know.
Tom Lorenz does pretty good in the limited.
Jimmy Goodwin, same way.
Kevin Ramey,
same way. But
your feature winner, by the way, the other night in the IMCA Race Saver Sprints, Kevin Ramey. It's a good job there.
That takes a lot of time, Troy Taylor.
It takes a lot of focus to do cars. You know, for example, like Rick forget to put fuel in his factory stock. It takes a lot of focus on two cars to set up two cars.
But he's not the only one working on that car. Right, Rick's defense.
Yeah, we all pit out there together now, and when we have time, we'll help each other.
Yeah,
working on the cars. So you're not by yourself.
Slaps your hips.
We're all helping each other out.
And speaking of rolling, it was funny. Do you know why he was racing the 23R? All right, so I cracked up laughing when we did the post race interview because at 4:30 he was mowing his yard. He wasn't even going to race, and Steven called him and said, "Hey man, come race this extra car," because Kevin's wasn't ready for the season. Yeah. So he said, "Come race his extra car." So he grabbed his stuff and headed to the track. Got to the track at 6 o'clock, and then wins the feature race.
Yeah,
he was leaving here the other night last week to go work on the car.
Right. Yeah. And so now look, now that you've been on the show, that's the good luck charm. Now that you've been on the show, you're going to win this week. Just so you know, it's kind of a good luck charm because Steven went from 17th to 5th. So they were both on the show last week. Had pretty good runs.
Yeah.
So
therefore, that's why you'll see me in Victory Lane this Saturday because I've been on your shows.
Better knock on some wood somewhere.
Sure.
You better watch out all this crap we're talking about Cisco. He made
let me tell you, the limiteds and the factories are the two most competitive.
Oh,
I think a lot has to do with our tech, James, and the tech. Because you go over to Louisiana, man, you go up, there's some cars up there you're talking about.
I wouldn't dare.
No way it's legal.
I wouldn't dare take my car up in that area to be like taking a knife to a
we got to get JW on.
Right.
We got to get JW on again this year because it's fun, man. I tell you what, when he was in the hot seat last year, woo, man, text message blew up.
I think that's where it goes. They posted a thing the other day that they're going to have a 5,000 win show, and I just don't believe in a 5,000 win. I think we'd be a lot better off to run the same purse.
Right.
But $2,500 to win or $1,500
I
win,
think it'd be good to
pay a low back, but also pay the Bs
Yeah.
and the non-qualifiers, pay them guys a little more in their pit pass.
Man, we need to have a big factory stock show like that at Devil's Bowl.
Yeah, I know. I need to find some money.
Get a lot of guys from out of town come in.
I've been trying to hustle some money today, matter of fact. So.
Question for Mark. What's the furthest you've ever driven to race at another track?
The furthest would be going to Ardmore. That's roughly a 2-hour drive from where we live in Wiley to Ardmore.
Wiley.
Yeah.
How to go down Wiley, Texas.
Like I said, the next from that, I went the old racetrack in Paris before they shut down. I went out there a couple times, but the furthest so far would be Ardmore.
You don't have to drive very far to race a different track around
here.
here.
There's a lot of tracks around. Yeah.
Somebody said 100-lap factory stock race.
There you go.
It would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think? What else could you put on that? Would they had to be the only race or what?
Back in the day, they said that Cyclone 100. I can tell a story about where that come from, but it was a tornado. We was having a race one night at Lawton, Oklahoma, and there was a tornado right across off the back straightaway. There's a creek, and it was right on the other side of the creek. So that became
the Cyclone.
Yeah, the Cyclone 100. But I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think probably a 50 lap. Would be good.
How many laps can y'all run on full tank of fuel?
Well, that depends on how big a tank. Some guys run 12 gallon. Like me, I've got I think a 22 gallon in mine, so I could probably go 50 laps. But I see you probably have to ask. A lot of them guys that run that Enduro race.
Yeah,
I think they went. Well, they have some of them guys had 32 gallons, and I think Wally told me he might have could have done it on one stop. I'm not real sure, but yeah, and that was a lot of. I think if someone had a decent sized field, so you could probably go 100 laps on a tank. I think.
Let's see here. How far do you drive to get a new car?
I'm fixing to make an 18-hour drive one way to go get it at the end of this month.
Where at?
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Yeah, we're going medieval on the competition next year.
Wow, he said look, he's going to win
So that car you're going to buy is for next year?
Yes. It's just a bare chassis, and I'll spend all this season putting it together for next year.
So new paint job, new everything, like Ricky Bobby colors.
Put
on the side. You ain't first or last, right?
We might do Ricky Bobby on it next year.
So what's so special about the car from up north?
That you're driving 18 hours to get to it.
Well, just the company. During the off season, a lot of medieval chassis.
Chassis.
A guy named Jesse Olson.
I see.
They do laying a lot of IMCA stock car stuff, and they're real big in IMCA stock cars. And he's built a real small handful of Texas factory stocks, and every one of them's done real well. But like I know you asked Roland and Steve last week about what they do during the off season. Well, also we try to spend as much time with our family as we can. And one thing I like to do research on what can make my car faster. Who's got the latest and greatest stuff out now? Who's got the best engine packages out now? I'm constantly thinking about how I can improve my program for the following year. And getting this new chassis, I researched these guys, and the guy that builds the chassis, he has a degree in automotive engineering. All the chassis are CAD designed. All the pipes are laser cut. All the brackets are laser cut. They're stamped out of machines, and they come with full tech support. You get a setup sheet when you buy the car. You get his cell phone number.
Dang.
Nothing stock about it, dude.
Yeah, nothing stock about a stock car.
About a stock car, tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, when I ordered the car, I had to send him the track profile that I was going to be racing at. So he can, he might move a bar here or there to make it work better for Devil's Bowl. But it may not be good at say at RPM. There's all different kind of things. I mean, there's a lot of good chassis builders out there. I just decided to go with these guys because, in my opinion, they're at the top of the game right now.
Well, we got more questions coming in on the Young Ideas text toy. It's 469-355-0362. So get your question in, get your comment in. We'll be back with more right here on the Dirt Talk Nation, right here on KFNY, True Texas Radio.
Forney Embroidery is a full-service embroidery and silk screening business. We offer embroidered silkscreen scrubs, golf shirts, work shirts, restaurant uniforms, reflective safety gear, caps, jackets, hoodies, and so much more for virtually any business, school, or team. Find them on Facebook or online at ForneyEmbroidery.com, or just give Crazy Dave a call at 972-636-8379 and let him create you a company logo or work on getting your existing logo applied to garments and promotional products that promote and advertise your business and services offered. That's 972-636-8379. Forney Embroidery is a proud sponsor of TrueTexasRadio.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melina Cosby. Do you miss eating foods you love? Are your dentures loose? Tired of yucky paste and glue? At Forney Family Dentistry, we offer implant retained dentures for a confident smile that fits your lifestyle. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at ForneyFamilyDentistry.com today. At Forney Family Dentistry, we make your whole family smile.
It's time once again for the 25th Annual Wills Point Bluebird Festival. Join us Saturday, April 21st in historic downtown Wills Point for music, food, and a day of family fun, including a car show sponsored by O'Reilly's, live professional wrestling brought to you by East Texas Championship Wrestling, and live music featuring Chip Murray and the Texas Underground, and Diamondback Texas, sponsored by Berkshire's. Once again, that's the 25th Annual Bluebird Festival, Saturday, April 21st from 10 to 6 in downtown Wills Point, Texas. See you there.
It's tax season again. We know it's not your favorite thing to do. That's why we have you covered at Smith Financial and Associates. From individual to corporate taxes, we can do it all. We're locally owned and operated right here in Forney, Texas, and if you come to us, we will beat the cost of H&R Block and Liberty Tax Service. We also specialize in bookkeeping, payroll reporting, IRS resolutions, retirement planning, asset protection, and much more. Smith Financial is the trusted name in taxes and retirement planning in Forney for the last 20 years. Call us today at 972-564-4011. That's 972-564-4011. Or find us online at smithfinancialonline.com.
SL Neighbors Roofing prides ourselves on quality workmanship, customer satisfaction, safety, and we never cut corners or compromise on materials. We offer residential and commercial roofing services, and we are experienced in all the latest and most common types of roofing materials, including shingles, architectural metal, TPO, standing seam, tapered, sheet metal, and more. We do roof repair, replacements, new construction, waterproofing, gutters, and even infrared moisture detection. We also offer free estimates and 24-hour roofing estimates. SL Neighbors also offers exclusive warranties through the top manufacturers such as GAF, Carlisle, Firestone, and many more with an exclusive 20-year labor warranty. So call us today at 972-771-7578. That's 972-771-7578. SL Neighbors Roofing. We can roof the world.
Bush's Chicken has a long tradition of being voted the best chicken in communities where we're located. People love our specials like Tender Tuesday and Happy Hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. And Bush's believes in giving back to our communities. Most weeks throughout the year, Bush's Chicken is donating meals and our famous iced tea in support of various schools and churches. Stop by today and get the best chicken, the best tenders, and the best tea at the best value. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Oh yeah, back here in the Dirt Talk Nation, this segment brought to you by Devil's Bowl Speedway and RPM Speedway. Finally get the 2018 Point Series Championship started at RPM this Friday night. Open things up with 5 classes on Friday night at RPM and close out the weekend on Saturday night with 4 big classes at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tickets at both tracks are $12 for adults. Seniors, those with military ID, and kids 13 to 15 are just $10. Kids 12 and under are always free. You can get more information online at devilsbowl.com or rpmdirt.com. Remember, the only way to see the best show on dirt live is to be there. All right, y'all, we're back here in the Dirt Talk Nation. Mark Ross here in the first hour. Mark, how was the Baxter Cruise last year?
Oh, man, it was awesome. Awesome cruise. And while we're talking about that, I just want to thank, both Al and Cheryl both for putting that on. They took the entire race team out on the cruise.
I want to be on the race team.
And we all had a blast. We all had fun.
Cheryl Allen, come on, man, what's up? Don't leave me out in the cold. I want to go. Like, that's not cool at all.
Does your car have 2 seats in it?
No, they don't. There's not enough room in my car for 2 seats. Cheryl's already been bugging me about that.
He says, "Well,
I'd have to expand the cage a little bit, but I don't have room for 2 seats."
It could have been an advantage to have a rider.
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
But most Most times I think it's a disadvantage.
Yeah, I think it only helps when the track starts getting dried out a little bit. They'll give you some little bit of rollover, right side bite. Like Meeks. I mean, he had his wife in the car with him, and you see how well he did.
Yeah,
I mean, he jumped up on the outside and was rolling.
Yeah, you saw how well he did, and then you saw the picture of the aftermath.
Saw the picture aftermath. Yeah,
man, it wasn't nothing left. Nothing.
I don't know how many nights.
He said the heads were still.
Yeah, the head's still good.
Everything else is, even the pan was jacked up.
Like I said, that was Bo Day's old car, so I don't know how many nights that motor had on it. But
he was plowing towards the front too.
He was getting.
He'd have made the pass. He'd have made the pass.
Well, that's why they run when they right before they go. Yeah. They run the best. So.
Yeah, and then and then we had to get everybody to run through the wet spot on the track a couple times to get it dried out, but. Man, it was a great night. It was a great night of racing. The factory stock to me is probably the most even class. It's the best racing for racers and race fans because I'm telling you, it's pass after pass and turn after turn is always 2 and 3 wide. A lot of times.
It's usually a little greasy, and we're going to try to stop having it quite so greasy in the heat races. But by the time it gets feature time, it's
all the cars out there in the factory class are so equal. I mean, any car out there can win on any given night.
Right. Yeah, somebody said something about your new chassis, so that sounds like a modified to me.
Well,
no.
Trying to keep up with the rules. I mean, that's
now. How often speaking of rules? How often do rules say season to season?
I applaud IMCA for the rules they keep up.
So do they? I mean, do rules change like year to year, or is it like minor rules, major rules, day to day?
My rules don't change year to year, but technology changes daily,
right?
Weekly, and
that's how we do the show.
So then I have to go in, but I've never been one for just implant, just right in the middle of the season or. Like now, if I've seen something, I'd probably say, "Okay, guys, we got to stop."
Yeah, well, it's good.
Mud covers.
Yeah.
That's a hot
topic going on right now.
That is a big old hot topic. Yeah. That's a big old hot topic online because I'm telling you right now, everybody's either complaining about it or like, hey, that's a good idea. So, I mean, there's no gray area with it from what I can see. And I'm like, well, you know what? There's a lot of it's like seems like every year there's something like this that it's either everybody's one side's all for it, one side's all against it, and there's nobody in the middle.
Yeah. Well,
back in the day, we had styrofoam mud plugs, and I guess that's not good enough, but they fall out and everything else.
Somebody wanted to know, LR, you promote the racing, you've been a flagman. Have you ever raced?
Go-karts. Raced go-karts for a few years, but that's all I've really raced in competition. Drove quite a few sprinters. Martin chased me. I chased him back in the day when he was learning how to race. Started with Steve Perry back in '78. I drove his quite a bit at the bowl, playing around. But no, never raced.
Well, you've been working that dirt.
Probably too hot-headed to race myself.
It's working
that dirt, you show a guy your front end once or twice, and he keeps chopping you. I'd park it on him myself, but.
You pull an old Jack Sarton.
Politically correct, but she's the same way. You can only mess with a guy, and really, you think about it, guy. How crazy are you? I'm down here on the bottom, and you're trying to pass me on the bottom. It's not going to work. And then he ends up spinning you out. Well, I'd have to lay for him.
That's
I'd
a
probably
Jack Sarton
be barred
deal?
from every track in the country.
Is that like where Jack Sarton just got mad, just rolled over, drove?
Yeah. Well, when you bring it as a weapon, but I mean, I wouldn't take my car out as a weapon. I'd park behind him and get out and want to discuss it. But I'm probably too hot-headed to race nowadays. That's why I don't have any. I have very little tolerance for stupid shit that goes on the racetrack.
Me too.
And some of it's just, I'm thinking, God, what are you thinking? You're not. So.
I can respect that.
Yeah.
I can respect that.
And some of them do. They pull the brains out and put their helmet on,
Mm-hmm.
Mark, I don't know if we covered this last season or not, but we'll cover it again anyway. You've been racing how long again?
Since 2001.
And aside from your little foray into the limited modified that you didn't like, it's basically been street stock and factory stock.
Street stock and factory stock, yeah.
And then what's the difference between street stock and factory stock? The name?
No,
it's the body style, right? Is it went from Camaro to the Monte Carlo?
Well, yeah, the street stocks are a little bit different chassis. You got more adjustments. You got weight jacks. You can mount you run shocks in different locations. You got more
economy
motor.
late model, actually.
Yeah. Back when we ran street stocks, Devil's Bowl, those were old late models, what we call clip cars. They were a Camaro front stub, then square or round tube chassis from their back.
Right.
I think those were late models, but back in the 80s or something like that. Yeah.
And LR at Devil's Bowl over the course of the years, because I know not that classes change names, they really just change specifications and body styles and stuff. How many different classes have raced at the Devil's Bowl?
Probably about 7. I'd say 6 or 7. You get back to the old skinny cars where the modifieds come from. They take a car and they skinny the frame up. That's originally the old school modifieds. Then you have the sprint cars. They hadn't changed that much. They went from the old coupes to a homemade tubular chassis. And midgets.
Wally says the difference between street stock and factory stock is he's not here kicking Mark's butt.
Yeah, I got to give Wally. He was one of the cars to beat in the street stocks. Yeah. He was fast.
Did you see Walter's first cars in 56?
Yeah, 57 or 55.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I showed him a picture of my dad, because I love that Walter's like the track historian, because he showed, because my dad raced 1 year at the Bowl, because I got a picture of his old 55 Chevy. And he was like, Yep, that's it. That's what he raced. And I'm like, yeah, it's the ugliest paint job I ever saw in my life on my dad's car. I'm like, Dad, what the hell? What is this? What is this nonsense?
Those old cars handled pretty good back in the day,
I told him, I said, see, if I'd have been born and older, I'd have painted it for you, to look real sharp.
I think when the change come about is when all the manufacturers went to the coilover car, coil spring car, and the leaf spring car kind of went away. Then you couldn't find any chassis, and so everybody had to start running the Regals, the Cutlasses.
Matt liked to have me an '85 Grand National just to drive on the street every day, but me and everybody else. Was it my dad would used to say if I had one, if I had one of those and you had a feather up your ass, we'd both be tickled.
I think back in the street stock days, the Monte Carlo, the Grand Prix. Yeah, that were.
Wally says the street stocks didn't have passengers.
Street stocks didn't have passengers.
Didn't have passengers right there.
That was fun times back in the street stocks until we had to run in damn restrictor plates. That slowed us down too much.
Yeah.
Well, guys, get your text messages in. We got one more segment with Mark here before we bring in the driver of the number 29 Baby Oil Express, Lance Plant. He's here. But you can get those numbers in 469-355-0362. Brought to you by our good friends at Young Ideas. We'll be back with more in the Dirt Talk Nation right after this on Kevin Y, True Texas Radio.
Hello, my name is Forrest Gump. Mama said when our oven needed some loving, we called Forney Appliance Repair. Mama said appliance repairs like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. But with Forney Appliance Repair, we got dependable service at a great price, and you can too. Their number is 903-312-5343. That's 903-312-5343. You can also find them on the internet at ForneyRepair.com. Call Forney Appliance Repair today. They my best good friends.
At Forney Family Dentistry and Orthodontics, we want to give you a smile with style at an affordable price. Get braces for as low as $88 a month. Join our family of racketeers today. We make it fun with exclusive events just for you. For added convenience, you can have your teeth cleaned at your ortho appointment. Give the gift of a beautiful smile for as low as $88 a month. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at ForneyFamilyDentistry.com today.
The 2018 season is fast approaching at RPM Speedway in Crandall, Texas. Coming up this season, we'll bring in the Texas Wing Modifieds, the Touring Outlaw Modified Series, ASCS Gulf South Region Sprints, the Power Eye West Midget Series, late models, and much more. Don't forget our huge fireworks celebration on June 29th. The season kicks off on Friday, March 30th with the IMCA Race Saver Sprints, USRA Modifieds, Factory Stocks, Limited Modifieds, and the A-Class 600s. Coolers are welcome and the gates open at 6 p.m. and the green flag drops at 8 p.m. Adults are $12. Seniors, those with military ID, and kids 13 to 15 are just $10, and kids 12 and under are always free. Find us on Facebook and get our entire schedule and more information online at rpmdirt.com. The only way to see the greatest show on dirt is to be there.
Hey everybody, Will Riggs here for Young Ideas, your local TV expert, and I want to tell you about Dish TV. If technology, value, and customer satisfaction are important to you, then it's time to cut the cable cord once and for all. Upgrade your TV experience and start saving with Dish today. Drop by Young Ideas at 518 Houston Street in Wills Point, Texas, or call 833-4DISH-TV. That's 833, the number 4, Dish TV, or visit them on the web at youngideastv.com. They are Young Ideas TV, your locally owned, operated, and trusted satellite TV experts.
Your air conditioning system is the second largest investment you can make in your home, so why not choose the best? Choose American Standard Air Conditioning. Choose 40 Air. With the heat of the Texas summer right around the corner, ensure that you and your family stay cool with a brand new American Standard Air Conditioning and heating system, complete with a Wi-Fi thermostat from 40 Air. No interest for 5 years, with the first 5 months deferred with approved credit. Call 40 Air for details today at 214-924-9745. That's 214-924-9745, or find them online at 40airandheat.com.
Since 1968, Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest has been serving racers nationwide. From race parts to tires, Smiley's is ready to help you get to the checkered flag first. We provide track-tested parts and advice to all 5 of our store locations, including Kennedale, The Woodlands, Sherman, Oklahoma City, and our main showroom in Mesquite, Texas. If you don't live close to one of our stores, you can order online 24 hours a day at Smiley'sRacing.com or give us a call toll-free at 866-959-7223. Smiley's Racing Products, where we look forward to servicing your race car needs.
Oh yeah, back here in the Dirt Talk Nation, this segment brought to you by SL Neighbors Roofing. From residential to commercial, we can roof the world. We handle repairs, replacements, new construction, waterproofing, and gutters. We handle all kinds of roofing materials, including shingles, architectural metal, TPO, built up, standing seam, tapered, and sheet metal. We also offer a police and fire discount. So call us today. Let us roof your world. Number 972-771-7578. That's 972-771-7578. Or find us online at slneighborsroofing.com. Make sure you get your text messages into the Young Ideas text toy 469-355-0362. And that was Cheryl that made the comment about street stocks didn't have passengers. And question for you, LR, has the Bowl ever ran trucks?
Yes, we did. 18-wheelers.
What?
Yeah, we ran 18-wheelers.
When did that happen? Because that's awesome.
Well,
and is there video footage of that? Because I would love to go back and watch it.
What year it was? They're back in the late 80s.
Walter, text 90s. In. Walter, text in. I know you know.
Walter, I know.
Yeah.
I was flagging the deal. I remember throwing a green flag, and I couldn't see anybody but the first 3 or 4 trucks coming off the corner. Black smoke everywhere. One of them actually hit the wall, cracked the wall, the outside wall, wadded it up bad. Shauna Robinson was racing with them, and her dad actually owned that series, and they came down and ran it at the Bowl.
What about the pickup? Stock car style pickups.
No, there's one guy had a factory stock. I think it was last year, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They had, and I liked it. I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
There was a couple of trucks at the enduro race too.
Was there? Oh yeah, there was. But back in the day, Miller's Cove had a pickup class.
Yeah,
they actually had a pickup class, but we're not.
I think probably back in the late '90s. I think 281 Speedway out in Stevensville. I think they ran some trucks.
Now I have a question. So because I've been asked this question, I'm like I don't know. I'll ask.
I run mine around there all the time. So flat-footed.
Why not have a tractor class too?
Flat-footed.
So the question is, how many cars would you have to have show up weekly to actually get a class at Devil's Bowl?
I'd start with 10 or 12. You know.
Now you have to make it an interesting show. Enough to get.
Yeah, you do. But I've seen one of these NASCAR trucks, I believe, or maybe in a factory stock with a truck body on it. less the motor, transmission, everything, 3,500
Oh, yeah.
the other day.
Yeah.
So, water.
Product placement.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, smart water.
And
Glacier.
In fact, there was one of those. I think it's probably the same truck. That truck ran the Enduro race. It belonged to Rydell Plumbing, I believe.
I'll see.
So yeah, because people want to know. They're like, because my thing is, I want to see the mini stocks come. I want to see the mini stocks come.
I really don't know the reasoning, and I hadn't talked to James about this, about rolling out the station wagon bodies.
Yeah, don't get me started on station wagon
maybe
stuff.
Maybe they know more about it than I do. But
we should have a whole just station wagon class.
Yeah, because like I said, that new
family
car
truckster. We call it the family truckster.
It's not
class.
the frame.
Yeah, no, it's the body.
It's the body. It's the sideboards.
Yeah, because like I said, I actually purchased a station wagon. That's what I was going to put on the new car I'm having built.
Right.
Well, then once the rules came out, I was like, crap. So now I had to regroup and do something different. So now. Right now, I've got a Regal body, but I'm trying to get something.
It all has to do with the aerodynamics.
Yeah. I guess with the long roof back there gets down for something.
For a long time, that Ford Fairlane, Smokey and NASCAR wore them out with this whole Ford Fairlane. Well, they finally figured it out. He'd raise the back of the roof about a half inch or a quarter of an inch.
Actually, and I talked to J.W. once. I found about this no wagon rule. I mean, I talked to him about it, and he's like, look, we'd have to have a whole other set of rules for the wagon body.
We would.
All right, so this question came in. Said, do the Outlaws run the same size car as the 305s, except just bigger motors?
They're all the same chassis. You can get different.
The 305 is the IMCA Race Savers.
The sprint cars, a sprint car chassis is all the same except for the motor setback. How far you want your motor away from the rear end. That's the only difference in who's. And you can get a J&J that's, whatever you want.
And then the Outlaws, they run the four.
They run a 410 cubic inch,
right,
with a big tire.
And the ASCS runs the
360.
And then
ASCS.
And the 305.
Aluminum Brodeck head. Huh?
And then the 305 is the Race Saver Sprint.
Race Saver Sprint. And they also run a 25-foot wing and a big tire.
So, hope that answers your question coming from the 214.
But a sprint car is a sprint car.
So we should figure out how to do that. How to fund what if we did a big stock car, a factory stock race, 100 lap with one pit, and then also do a mini stock, 50 lap mini stock.
I'm down for that. I don't know how many of them little four cylinders hold up.
Yeah, get those mini stocks come back from Oklahoma, man. The mini ones, the little bitty ones,
little Mustangs and Pintos.
Little Mustangs and Pintos, man. I want to see those.
My sister has. At Lawton Speedway has 40 a night.
Yeah,
man, that's what I'm saying. We do a thing, and
there's not very many of them around here. They do run some of them at Rose Bowl, and Kilgore has the front wheel drive.
Yeah, front wheel drive. Yeah.
The front wheel drives they outlawed in Lawton because you can't spin them out.
See, I think if we did a big thing like that down here.
But here's the deal with the mini stocks. All the new cars now are front wheel drive. So all those chassis, the Pintos, the Mustangs, all Mavericks, those chassis, the Maverick, all those are gone, man. I'm talking about they're struggling to find cars up there.
Yeah, you don't see them for sale very often. They're sporadically for sale on the internet, the Mustangs and Pintos, but
not very often.
Man, you gotta go to a junkyard and find all that stuff, and what a pain that is.
There's probably a lot of them laying out in the field somewhere.
Right. Yeah, but you'd be surprised. Up there in Oklahoma, there's not.
They're all on the racetrack.
They're all on the racetrack.
So, yeah, we need to find, we'll talk after the show, LR. We'll see if we can do about some sponsors to make that happen, see how much money it would take to make that happen, and we'll see what we can do. Maybe get one of those special weekends that we don't have anything really technically going.
At the bowl, I don't think they can run at the bowl, the motors. They might. But that'd be a good class for RPM.
Yeah, it would be a fun time. What and so they all run. They run on Saturday night in Lawton, right?
Yeah.
So Friday night at RPM.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I think a good class probably. When we talk mini stocks, dwarf cars or mod lights at Devil's Bowl, I think would probably be a pretty good show.
Dude, you're not getting me to go there. Dwarf cars are rockets.
Yeah, they get on a half mile. Fast. I had one
very fast. Once, so. Very fast.
Like sprint fast or faster?
Like fast.
Fast. I mean,
let me tell you, I was at Battlegrounds one night with Mark Payne, And we seen one flip down and start flipping, coming off for 4, and flipped off into 1 and 2. I didn't think he's ever going to stop flipping. If the fence wasn't there, he wouldn't have stopped flipping. And so they're way too dangerous, way too fast. They're for a short track. I'm just saying.
Wow. So, look, Mark, man, we appreciate you coming on. Looking forward to seeing you win the feature again this week.
Yeah,
so just
there.
all you other factory stock guys know, look, he said he's winning the championship. He's going to win again this week just because he was on the show. If you want to be on the show, you better hit me up. You know how to get me. And we'll schedule it out. We need some guests for next week, LR and I. I actually was going to get Mark to come on next week, but since he won the race, I figured we'd get him in this week to talk about, passing Don.
And we'll see what transpires this week.
Yeah, we'll see what goes down.
There's about 15 other guys that have something to say about that.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be.
There is, but if Ross wins again on Saturday night, I guarantee you by Sunday morning I'll have like 9 emails. Can I come on the show? Yeah. That's evidently good luck.
I guarantee you after the race there'll be a lot of people around his car.
Looking. Don't win the first 3 races of the year and get torn down 3 weeks into the season.
Hey, if that's what I don't mind getting torn down.
He's running legal. He don't have nothing to worry about
it at all.
Hey, because coming up next in the next hour, we got Lance Plant. If Ross wins and then Lance Plant wins the modified on Friday night, everybody's going to want to be on this show.
If I win this Saturday night, I'm coming back here and I'll be at your door next week.
He'll be sitting down the lobby.
I'll be waiting for you in the parking lot.
Well, we're going to let Mark go, man. We appreciate you guys coming over. You can go dinner now. I know you didn't get a chance to stop at dinner.
Thanks for having me
on your way
show.
out. You got it, buddy. And we'll be back. Get your questions in. We got Lance Plant coming up in the next hour. We'll be back with more Year in the Nation. Will Riggs, LR. Lance Plant up next on KFNY, True Texas Radio.
At Forney Family Dentistry and Orthodontics, we want to give you a smile with style at an affordable price. Get braces for as low as $88 a month. Join our family of racketeers today. We make it fun with exclusive events just for you. For added convenience, you can have your teeth cleaned at your ortho appointment. Give the gift of a beautiful smile for as low as $88 a month. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at ForneyFamilyDentistry.com today.
Your air conditioning system is the second largest investment you can make in your home, so why not choose the best? Choose American Standard Air Conditioning. Choose Forney Air. With the heat of the Texas summer right around the corner, ensure that you and your family stay cool with a brand new American Standard Air Conditioning and heating system, complete with a Wi-Fi thermostat from Forney Air. No interest for 5 years with the first 5 months deferred with approved credit. Call Forney Air for details today at 214-924-9745. That's 214-924-9745, or find them online at ForneyAirandHeat.com.
Hello, my name is Forrest Gump. Mama said when our oven needed some loving, we called Forney Appliance Repair. Mama said appliance repairs like a box of chocolates. Never know what you gon' get. But with Forney Appliance Repair, we got dependable service at a great price, and you can too. Their number is 903-312-5343. That's 903-312-5343. You can also find them on the internet at ForneyRepair.com. Call Forney Appliance Repair today. They my best good friends.
Hey everybody, Will Riggs here for Young Ideas, your local TV expert, and I want to tell you about Dish TV. If technology, value, and customer satisfaction are important to you, then it's time to cut the cable cord once and for all. Upgrade your TV experience and start saving with Dish today. Drop by Young Ideas at 518 Houston Street in Wills Point, Texas, or call 833-4DISH-TV. That's 833-4 Dish TV, or visit them on the web at YoungIdeasTV.com. They are Young Ideas TV, your locally owned, operated, and trusted satellite TV experts.
The 2018 season is fast approaching at RPM Speedway in Crandall, Texas. Coming up this season, we'll bring in the Texas Wing Modifieds, the Touring Outlaw Modified Series, ASCS Gulf South Region Sprints, the Power Eye West Midget Series, late models, and much more. Don't forget our huge fireworks celebration on June 29th. The season kicks off on Friday, March 30th with the IMCA Race Saver Sprints, USRA Modifieds, Factory Stocks, Limited Modifieds, and the A-Class 600s. Coolers are welcome and the gates open at 6 p.m. and the green flag drops at 8 p.m. Adults are $12. Seniors, those with military ID, and kids 13 to 15 are just $10, and kids 12 and under are always free. Find us on Facebook and get our entire schedule and more information online at rpmdirt.com. The only way to see the greatest show on dirt is to be there.
Since 1968, Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest has been serving racers nationwide. From race parts to tires, Smiley's is ready to help you get to the checkered flag first. We provide track-tested parts and advice to all 5 of our store locations, including Kennedale, The Woodlands, Sherman, Oklahoma City, and our main showroom in Mesquite, Texas. If you don't live close to one of our stores, you can order online 24 hours a day at Smiley'sRacing.com or give us a call toll-free at 866-959-7223. Smiley's Racing Products, where we look forward to servicing your race car needs.
Oh yeah, we are back in the nation, and this segment brought to you by our good friends at Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest since 1968. Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest has been serving the Dallas-Fort Worth racing community. From race parts to tires, Smiley's is ready to help you get to the checkered flag first. We provide track-tested parts and advice at all 5 of our store locations, including Kennedale, The Woodlands, Sherman, Oklahoma City, and our main showroom in Mesquite, Texas. If you don't live close, no problem. Order online 24 hours a day at Smiley'sRacing.com or give us a call toll-free 866-959-7223. Smiley's Racing Products, where we look forward to servicing your race car needs. And welcome in this hour, Lance Plant.
Hey.
Driver of the baby, the Baby Oil Express is what I dubbed it because I can smell it through the pits.
He done went bought him some mud off, man.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna change my mud.
Change it up.
I bet. Look, you know how much mud off you're gonna have to use to drown out the smell of the baby oil.
I still have some baby oil left, so I'm
sure.
use.
Yeah, I got some baby oil left.
Yep.
Shout out to my wife. I'll be home a little bit.
She definitely can smell it.
Dude, I smelled it. I'm like, look, hey, I'm going to walk over in the pits here at RPM. Oh, look, I'm going to go see Lance. I know he's here. I can smell
the tracks, if we just keep the tracks dry like it was Saturday night, then
you don't have to worry about it.
Won't have to use much.
That or wheel covers.
That or wheel covers. There you go.
Yep.
So the track the other night, let me start with this. You run what kind of chassis?
Hughes.
And who helped you set that chassis? Where do you get your setups from? From Hughes?
From Jason Hughes and his crew chief, Steve Carver. Been fortunate to have their personal cell phone numbers, and they helped me. I helped them.
Are they excited that you have their personal cell phone numbers?
I don't bug them that too much because I know how busy they can be. Travel up down the road, so I try not to bother them unless it's something important. But, I sent the car up there this winter and had all new body put on it, some updates done. So they helped me, I helped them type of deal. So
do you like heavy track, or do you would rather have a track like we had Saturday night?
I've been racing 4 years. The first couple years, I wanted a heavy track so I can learn.
Yeah.
Had to worry about spinning out,
right.
Easy to learn, drive on. But now, so I got some laps under my belt, I definitely want a dry, slick track. Or at least, a little moisture on the bottom, a little moisture on the top, slick in the middle. But
most guys nowadays, of course, with the shock packages, it's pretty easy to run.
Yeah.
Dry, slick.
Yeah.
Well, not easy, but.
So the 972 Hip Hop Anonymous wants to know how many cases Lance Plant went through baby oil for the Baby Oil Express.
I ran 25 races last year, and I think we went about a case of baby oil.
So do you go, where do you go to buy your baby oil?
Just dollar store.
And so when you roll up, walking up, is it just by yourself, or do you go with another guy?
Brand
because
I usually get a buddy to go with me, like Clint or my wife.
That's awkward as hell. Hey, there's 2 guys rolling up with 30 bottles of baby oil, man. That's like the most. I would love to. Tony, though,
not going to the store with Lance Plant.
I would love to put on a GoPro.
It's funny to see some new people.
I'm not lying. I want to put on a GoPro and follow you guys in the store. We all go, hey, man, you think this is enough? We're gonna have us a good time tonight. We're gonna slide around tonight, and then people at the register would be like, "What the hell is going on?"
You gotta get your beer with you too, So
hey man, cold beer, baby oil, baby's a hell of a night around here. Woo, doggy.
So, like this week, it's Tom's series is coming into RPM, opening night at RPM, and Tom's is going to be there. are you hoping for a dry slick or heavy track?
Just dry slick. Yep.
Martin.
heavy, you know, tacky for the heat races. Get some, hopefully you can draw good and get a good starting spot. When it comes to feature time, adjust on your car a little bit. See if the track's dried out.
One of the guys last year.
Some racers say they'd rather have the heat races drive where there's a lot of passing,
and then heavy in the feature.
And then, well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in the feature because now you got your starting.
Yeah,
I mean?
Yeah.
But,
Jack Sarton, the majority of his racing is done at RPM. He's usually RPM every single week, but he came out to Devil's Bowl the other night and he was running hard, boy. He was running good.
He liked that track. Yeah.
And so I'm like, hey Jack, are you gonna, is he gonna run Devil's Bowl more often? I was like, man, look, how do I get him on before the season? Now I got to call him and ask, but I'm sure he's listening. So text in, Jack. Jack is one of those guys that, man, last year he had a big motor on the small track. What do you run in your car?
Mine's a small motor.
Because when he went to the small motor, he had better success than the big motor on the track because he just was way too hooked.
You have so much power, as a little 8-inch tire. I mean, you're just throttle control. It's hard to drive with a big motor.
Yep.
And who helps you? Let's go over this. Sponsors. Who keeps your car on the track?
A big part of it is A&H Electrical. Justin, the electrical work. He's helped me from the beginning. A&H, then Airflow Solutions out of Sigville. They've donated a lot of money this year to help my program. Tons. So, them two. Couldn't do it without those guys. Gary in Mesquite, Gary's Machine Shop. He's been around forever. He does all my motor work.
Builds a good motor.
Yep, does a heck of a job. Smiley's, Tom, Jason, all them guys up there at Smiley's, always willing to help, here and there. I guess that's about it.
Who's your best friend in racing?
Probably Max Eddie Thomas. I've known him since 6 years old. We used to go Thunderbird, ride in the back of the truck, hauling the race car for his dad. That's where I was raised. That's what got me. I can blame it all on Max Eddie, going to Thunderbird and helping Big Max. Or I wasn't helping. I was more hanging out. But
right.
I helped Max Eddie build his first hot stock back in the early 90s.
Jack Sarton said, LR, if you keep it slick, he'll be there every week.
That's what we were talking about. To duplicate that, I'm trying. I am actually trying to duplicate that. But to duplicate that is probably going to be pretty tough.
Well, yeah, especially as we get deeper into the season, it gets hotter and the humidity starts to get lower.
It'll be easier to do in the summer, but the reason I took the mister out there, and it wasn't really to bring the track back or make it tacky or anything like that. It's to settle the dust down.
Right.
And if I can settle the dust and the winds. Most of the time it's out south, and it's not in the grandstands. I don't worry about the guys in the pits, although I do try to keep the dust down in the pits. Then you can run it like that.
Right.
But like at RPM, when it gets dusty, man, the fans take a beating.
Yeah. That's the worst thing about RPM.
Is the stands are actually on the wrong side. So it all depends.
Yeah, I've noticed that at RPM that you get down to the feature time and you guys come out of turn 4 and it's like just.
Well, where y'all were sitting Saturday night, it probably didn't look like much dust. When they threw the green flag where I'm sitting off turn 4, the end of turn 4, a cloud of dust comes out like nobody's business.
Right.
But it goes away from the fans, and y'all don't really see that.
Right.
Per se, it don't even show it in the videos.
In the video, right?
Yeah.
But you guys can see that video. Just go to Dirt Talk Nation. On YouTube, just search Dirt Talk Nation. All one word, you'll find it. Subscribe to the page because then you'll get an update and email every time we upload a new video. All the modified, all the limited modified, all the factory stock, and 2 of the Race Saver Sprint heat races. The only feature up right now is the factory stock feature because I bet you I had 9 emails by Sunday morning and at least 30 requests by the end of Sunday afternoon. So that was one of the first ones I did, and I added in the GoPro footage from the front straightaway, which turned out pretty good. It turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah, it looked good.
But I was like, I learned one thing about it is that I need way stiffer PVC pipe because, man, when the sprint cars come by it, and you'll see it in the sprint feature, it goes, it starts, it leans over because of the wind coming by. But man, it looks real. It looks real cool when they're coming down that front straightaway.
Right. Yeah, it does.
And we ordered one of my big things. I was gonna put GoPros on a couple of cars, but the GoPro the clamps that came with my cameras aren't big enough. So I went this week and ordered, and they should be here, I believe, tomorrow. Roll cage clamps, which are $30 a pop or whatever. I hope my wife's not listening because she's like, if you spend more money on this camera crap, I'm gonna beat your ass. And I was like, okay.
Anything for a race car, none of it's cheap.
Yeah, I was like, look, man, it's to me, it's as long as it's good and it works, and actually they're made out of aluminum, so I'm like, all right, sweet. So I don't have to worry about anybody breaking them off. But we ended up the only in-car that I had from my footage was in Rick Murray's Limited, which was cool because he was in the middle of the pack, so there's a lot of good racing going on down there.
You run a GoPro and
yep.
Yeah, he likes to send me messages.
You get home and download it and watch it.
I usually do on Saturday or on Sunday. Sunday's wash day. I usually wash my car, do all my stuff on Sunday afternoons, do it all at once, download my GoPro.
Does it help you?
I think it does. I really, it helps me critique my driving style and see where I'm doing wrong. I don't do it for as, publicity or trying to, whatever, trying to get famous, nothing like that. I'm actually, letting guys look at it and say, hey, you need to do this, do that, tighten the car up a little bit, see how it's driving, see how the cars are acting.
Well, that's kind of when we started putting everything together, when I started putting everything together to video the races this year, it was important for me to get a high resolution camera. And man, I've had multiple people tell me, hey, man, I pull up that YouTube channel on my 55-inch TV, and it's just like watching races on any other channel because it's super high resolution. Yeah. It looks real clear, and they can see what's going on. And Tanner, man, I tell you what, I'm glad I met Tanner, man. He's a heck of a cameraman, and he gets all the good shots. And I don't think there's been a wreck yet that he hasn't got on camera when it was happening,
right?
So you can see what's going on. One of the drawbacks this week was that when we came out of the board and into the camera is that you got all of us and none of the actual sound from the track. There's a couple things I had to cut out when somebody got in a thing there, and LR came over the radio, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to just cut that part out, and we'll move on down with it. It was somebody, I want to say it was the first factory stock race, heat race, where one person got into two different people. We didn't finish. There was two. He caused two cautions.
I know what car you're talking about.
Before we got through one lap.
That's kind of the same deal. It's a fast car, and just slow down, dude.
The 469 says, move the damn spring, Lance.
That's Jack.
And Jack says he helps you with the GoPro.
Yeah.
And he says, say hi to my dad. So, so when you get out here and you're running, and like you said, you're new in the car, theoretically speaking.
Theoretically, yeah.
Because you're a young racer, only by years of racing, not actual years based on the.
I turned 41 this Friday, so
yeah. How long you been racing?
4 years.
4
This
years.
is my fourth full year.
So you turned 41
one day to buy a modified and jump in it.
Yeah, Max A said he had one for sale. Is the year he won a championship, and he's like, hey, I want to sell my car. I work you out a deal, and he went and bought another car, and he won a championship that year.
When you told your wife you was going to buy a race car and go racing, what was her first reaction?
She was okay with it. I don't know about now, but
I know last year I was like, man, I need me a hauler, and she just negative. She was on Facebook immediately. No, you don't.
We were talking about that. If more guys had open trailers like back in the day, we'd get a lot more publicity.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot more publicity. I remember back when I was a kid, we see a race car going down the highway.
Yeah,
right.
It didn't matter where we was at. Daddy pull up and say, hey, where y'all racing at tonight? I mean, it doesn't matter. You know?
Yeah.
Always good stuff. Get your text message in 469-355-0362. That's 469-355-0362. It's the Young Ideas text toy provided by our good friends at Young Ideas TV. Find them online, youngideastv.com. We're going to take us a break. When we come back, more with Lance LR, myself, Will Riggs, you are in the nation on Kevin Y, True Texas Radio.
Forney Embroidery is a full-service embroidery and silk screening business. We offer embroidered silk screen scrubs, golf shirts, work shirts, restaurant uniforms, reflective safety gear, caps, jackets, hoodies, and so much more for virtually any business, school, or team. Find them on Facebook or online at forneyembroidery.com, or just give Crazy Dave a call at 972-636-8379 and let him create you a company logo or work on getting your existing logo applied to garments and promotional products that promote and advertise your business and services offered. That's 972-636-8379. Forney Embroidery is a proud sponsor of TrueTexasRadio.com.
Bush's Chicken has a long tradition of being voted the best chicken in communities where we're located. People love our specials like Tender Tuesday and Happy Hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. And Bush's believes in giving back to our communities. Most weeks throughout the year, Bush's Chicken is donating meals and our famous iced tea in support of area schools and churches. Stop by today and get the best chicken, the best tenders, and the best tea at the best value. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melina Cosby. Do you miss eating foods you love? Are your dentures loose? Tired of yucky paste and glue? At Forney Family Dentistry, we offer implant retained dentures for a confident smile that fits your lifestyle. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at forneyfamilydentistry.com today. At Forney Family Dentistry, we make your whole family smile.
It's tax season again. We know it's not your favorite thing to do. That's why we have you covered at Smith Financial and Associates. From individual to corporate taxes, we can do it all. We're locally owned and operated right here in Forney, Texas, and if you come to us, we will beat the cost of H&R Block and Liberty Tax Service. We also specialize in bookkeeping, payroll reporting, IRS resolutions, retirement planning, asset protection, and much more. Smith Financial is the trusted name in taxes and retirement planning in Forney for the last 20 years. Call us today at 972-564-4011. That's 972-564-4011. Or find us online at smithfinancialonline.com.
SL Neighbors Roofing prides ourselves on quality workmanship, customer satisfaction, safety, and we never cut corners or compromise on materials. We offer residential and commercial roofing services, and we are experienced in all the latest and most common types of roofing materials, including shingles, architectural metal, TPO, standing seam, tapered, sheet metal, and more. We do roof repair, replacements, new construction, waterproofing, gutters, and even infrared moisture detection. We also offer free estimates and 24-hour roofing estimates. SL Neighbors also offers exclusive warranties through the top manufacturers such as GAF, Carlisle, Firestone, and many more with an exclusive 20-year labor warranty. So call us today at 972-771-7578. That's 972-771-7578. SL Neighbors Roofing. We can roof the world.
It's time once again for the 25th Annual Wills Point Bluebird Festival. Join us Saturday, April 21st in historic downtown Wills Point for music, food, and a day of family fun, including a car show sponsored by O'Reilly's, live professional wrestling brought to you by East Texas Championship Wrestling, and live music featuring Chip Murray and the Texas Underground, and Diamondback, Texas, sponsored by Brookshire's. Once again, that's the 25th Annual Bluebird Festival, Saturday, April 21st from 10 to 6 in downtown Wills Point, Texas. See you there.
Got to hit the right buttons there back here in the Dirt Talk Nation. This segment brought to you by our good friends at Young Ideas, the official dish authorized retailer of KFNY and the Dirt Talk Nation. Dish offers the very best satellite experience in the industry. You will not be disappointed. If you're in need of dish network, security, internet, or electricity, call Young Ideas at 1-833-4-DISH-TV. That's 1-833-4-DISH-TV. Or get more information online at youngideastv.com. Make sure you text in 469-355-0362. That is the text line here to get in touch with myself as well as LR and Lance Plant, our guest this hour, as we get deep into hour number 2.
So how many Tom's races do you race, or are you planning on racing this year?
This year, it's going to be weekly at RPM. Then once the season's over at RPM, then we'll hit some 3 or 4 Tom shows at the end of the year. Like last year, we hit Kennedale and Ardmore and a few others. But we're going to focus on RPM. Then we'll hit a few of them Tom's races at the end of the year. And still, you know, that Tom's deal is a tough deal.
Well, you got the best and the best of the best here in the Metroplex, or really North Texas as far as that goes.
Yeah. I know there's been a lot of debate, you know, about how it's hurting the weekly racing or if it's helping the weekly racing.
Well,
it's hard to.
So, you know, some of those guys won't race their car for if it don't pay $1,500 to win.
Right.
You know? And I wish I was at a place where I could afford to pay that every week, but in reality I just can't. And so I don't know what the solution is. I know they're high dollar race cars. Some of them's got, some of y'all's got 50, 60 grand.
Oh yeah, car. No doubt.
And
but you know, RPM and Dosebo's got the best pay probably in the nation. You know, I've been looking at maybe going up to Lucas Oil Speedway in Missouri because it's like the Taj Mahal is super nice, but it's $600 to win, $80 to start. Drive 8 hours, I can stay 15 minutes. You know, around the house and race for more.
And I've always said if any money comes around that we can put in the purse, we're going to put it in the bag.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now, one of the things that we like to do, you know, we like to give away stuff. He brought me a panel for the studio, so that's good. So we got the
got baby oil too.
Yeah, I'm sure. I kind of smelled it when I walked outside. But one of the things we like to do is we like, you know, drivers donate, you know, body panels and stuff for us to give away. During the 50-50, we like to give away second chance drawing, you know, because, of course, the first 50-50 ticket is half the money. But this week, not sure what we have at RPM yet. I'm sure Chris will let me know as we get closer to race day. But both Friday and Saturday this week and Friday and Saturday next week, we're going to be giving away family 4-pack of tickets to a big wrestling show coming to Terrell the next couple of weeks. And next Friday night at RPM Speedway, not this Friday, but next Friday, we'll have Mike Gunner taking pictures and giving out flyers of the show. Very big dude. When you see him, you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. That guy looks like he'd be a professional wrestler. Now, actually, you guys had WrestleWreck back in the day.
We did.
Which, where they had wrestlers driving race cars.
Oh, man. Maniac Mac Bourne. Matter of fact, the guy they called The Undertaker.
Yeah.
He was there.
They called him Texas Red back in the day. Yeah.
He got out of his car, and then they hit the car while he's standing on the roof and took off running to the concession stand and was mad because they was going to try to kill him. I'm like, dude, you're the one that got out of your car. Maniac Matt Bourne, and his handler was Percy Pringle.
Who was ultimately, actually, both of them, rest in peace, those guys. But Percy Pringle went on to become Paul Bearer, which was the manager of The Undertaker for 25 years.
Yes, exactly right. So I knew Percy and old Matt Bourne and Maniac and all them back in the day. You know, the guy that used to run our concession stand, Kirby, him and Louis, Lewis's dad, they cooked French fries at that sportatorium back in the wrestling days
with the rats and the grease.
Oh yeah, and the Von Erichs and all them. So
it's fun times. We actually my mentor in the wrestling business, who I learned everything about the business, was General Skandar Akbar.
Oh yeah,
I used to travel with him, and that was
out of Wichita Falls, Texas.
Yes, sir, out of Wichita Falls. That's where we laid him to rest a few years ago. But yeah, I mean it's crazy because when you get in the wrestling business, you know, you're like, oh, this is awesome, and then all these guys start passing away, and you're like, man. You know, Percy Pringle, a.k.a. Paul Bearer, his name was Bill Moody, and then we just called him Bill. You know, that's just Bill. You know, Matt Bourne is just Matt.
Right. Racing's the same way.
Yeah,
racing's the same way.
They're very similar. And somebody was like, "Hey, why do y'all are gonna cross promote with the racetrack?" And I was like, yeah, because you know, only because wrestling fans and dirt track racing fans, they the same fans. They're the same fans.
They're kind of redneck. But no, it's entertainment. It's entertainment.
And the cool thing is, it's for a good cause.
Is ours is kind of real.
What we do is real in the wrestling business. It's real, 100% real.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we had a guy the other night at another radio show in town. He said, "Hey, that's fate." So I took Big Mike Gunner down there. Mike Gunner whacked his ass with a chair, and he's like, "Okay, I give. Don't do that." And
I'm
like,
I know.
Them guys are athletes.
Yeah.
But we're benefiting the Kaufman County Heroes Foundation, which is a cool deal. It's the basically they're like the Wounded Warrior Foundation, but just for Kaufman County, which is kind of why when they do Christmas rolls around, everybody's like, Toys for Tots. I don't like Toys for Tots because they come and pick it up and take it, and they distribute where they see fit. So I do our Santa Cop program here in town because I know that Jason Johnson, our constable, is delivering toys to needy kids in Forney or in surrounding communities.
That's cool.
So the Kaufman County Heroes Foundation is kind of a big deal since most of my family's military police. I was like, this is a pretty good deal. And what they do is they bridge the financial gap between end of watch or death and insurance kicking in, so that families don't have to worry about that financial situation. So that's what we're doing to raise money over there to be at the Terrell Armory. You guys can go to Heroes. HeroesWrestling.com is a website for that. But we're giving away family 4-pack of tickets Friday, Saturday this week, Friday, Saturday next week, and we will have wrestlers at the gate.
You asked me a while ago for tickets for what kind of fundraiser?
Oh, no, we're actually going to be broadcasting live April 21st from the Wills Point Bluebird Festival, which is a big festival out there. We'll be broadcasting for 3 hours, and we'll be doing. I figured I'm gonna hit up B.A. Jensen and be like, hey, I'm gonna be in Wills Point, man. You want to bring one of your race cars or over to our broadcast area? It'd be kind of cool, and
I
give out some tickets.
I have 4 Bluebirds in my house.
Bluebirds.
They come every year.
I got some Bluebirds at work. They're school buses.
Smiling on me, nothing but bluebird. Blue skies. My bad.
Blue skies.
I'm a bird guy, so yeah.
Bill's Built race cars, less than $20,000 for a roller. Little plug there. I want the panel. Somebody said they want the panel that Lance brought to me, and that's tough for you. And then the other 469 says, who does Lance like the least in the modifieds? LOL.
We're probably not going to answer that.
I mean, I really don't. I mean, there's no.
Lance doesn't. In the wrestling business, we call that heat, right? Where you don't like somebody else and they don't like you for specific personal reasons. But Lance doesn't have any heat.
We got a good group of guys around here. We all really race well together.
And I do have some guys. I had a few come up that were mad at Cisco. And not that they were really mad at him. We were kind of disgusted with him the way he was driving his car. And other than that, we don't. Very rarely do we have instances of fights or whatnot at our tracks. You go to jail, man.
We had some little situation going on last year on the back straightaway, and it wasn't even drivers.
But that's,
not going to name names, but y'all knew who we're talking about.
I have shares now that this de-escalating the situation isn't going to happen. It's going to stop, or you're going to jail. I said, there's no de-escalating.
Right.
It either needs to stop, or you're going to be removed.
So, Lance, when you get out there, and you like the draw is the big thing, right? Say the draw is the big thing.
Draw is the big thing.
When you, how many times have you started in the feature on the front row?
I started pole twice, once at RPM and once at Devil's Bowl in the feature.
And how did those features work out for you?
RPM, I spun out on the first lap, first turn. Because you got so much pressure on you. You go in and you want to drive hard. You got all these guys behind you and spin out. But I kept it going and tagged to the back and just keep going, Yeah.
How many feature wins do you have?
0.
0 feature wins.
0.
He's looking for one.
I'm getting close, I think. I think I'm getting close.
Man, he's only been driving 4 years.
So
it's the only thing he's ever drove, correct?
Correct. It's the only thing I've ever drove. Yep. Got my first.
It's not like they're going to throw him to the wolves or nothing.
Right,
Really? You can drive.
I mean,
it's easy to drive, dude.
The modifieds are tough. I mean, set up and
first
driving.
Thing is they're hard car to drive. First thing.
Yeah.
This guy's been racing race cars all their lives. Can't drive them.
What are your goals for the 2018 season?
Well, 2017, I finished 5th in points to RPM. So if I can do better than that, that's my goal. If I can get it, some more heat race wins, maybe a feature win, finish 3rd, 2nd in points.
That consistency every Friday night will pay off. Top 5 every Friday night.
Yeah,
go across scales every Friday night. I promise you'll be right up there.
Martin won the Point Series Championship last year. Didn't win a single race at Devil's Bowl until the next to last week of the year.
He was always up front.
Yeah, he finished in the top. I want to say he finished top 3.
Top 3 or
for
4
like 13 straight weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
I think 3rd, 4th, and 5th, the RPM, the modifieds, we were all within 100 points. Jack was way out there. I think it was Philpott, then Charlie, then Needham, then me.
Jack's just tough at RPM.
Jack is tough.
He's everywhere. He got a chance to win this Booger Friday night.
I'm telling you.
He does.
It's all about the draw. This is an interesting question. Can we get, this is for LR, can we get extra money for volunteering to start on the rear?
You know, we talked about that. And I'd put up $100 if there's 24-car field.
A 24-car field and you volunteer to start on the back.
100.
Okay.
For what class?
For what class? So send that in. And it says like a bonus for starting on the rear and winning. All right, so what they're wanting to know, if they volunteer to start on the back of the feature race and then win the feature race.
I'll give you $100 out of my pocket.
Heck yeah.
That's how we drive.
That'd be hard to do, but
I'll buy everybody beer, you know what I'm saying? That's how we'll drive.
Yeah, okay, so
Martin almost did it too the other night. He started on the back of the sprint car A and he wound up 5th. He ran out of brakes. He tore a brake line off about lap 13. But I think he might have had something for Kevin if he wouldn't have lost his brakes there at 13.
So, guys, get your text messages in 469-355-0362. That's 469-355-0362. That is the Young Ideas text toy. We're going to take another quick break. When we come back, more with Lance Plant. You are in the nation on KFNY. True Texas Radio.
It's time once again for the 25th Annual Wills Point Bluebird Festival. Join us Saturday, April 21st in historic downtown Wills Point for music, food, and a day of family fun, including a car show sponsored by O'Reilly's, live professional wrestling brought to you by East Texas Championship Wrestling, and live music featuring Chip Murray and the Texas Underground, and Diamondback, Texas, sponsored by Butchers. Once again, that's the 25th Annual Bluebird Festival, Saturday, April 21st from 10 to 6 in downtown Wills Point, Texas. See you there.
Bush's Chicken has a long tradition of being voted the best chicken in communities where we're located. People love our specials like Tender Tuesday and Happy Hour every day from 2 to 5 p.m. And Bush's believes in giving back to our communities. Most weeks throughout the year, Bush's Chicken is donating meals and our famous iced tea in support of various schools and churches. Stop by today and get the best chicken, the best tenders, and the best tea at the best value. Bush's Chicken, simply the best.
Hi, I'm Dr. Melina Cosby. Do you miss eating foods you love? Are your dentures loose? Tired of yucky paste and glue? At Forney Family Dentistry, we offer implant retained dentures for a confident smile that fits your lifestyle. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at ForneyFamilyDentistry.com today. At Forney Family Dentistry, we make your whole family smile.
Forney Embroidery is a full-service embroidery and silk screening business. We offer embroidered silk screen scrubs, golf shirts, work shirts, restaurant uniforms, reflective safety gear, caps, jackets, hoodies, and so much more for virtually any business, school, or team. Find them on Facebook or online at ForneyEmbroidery.com, or just give Crazy Dave a call at 972-636-8379 and let him create you a company logo or work on getting your existing logo applied to garments and promotional products that promote and advertise your business and services offered. That's 972-636-8379. Forney Embroidery is a proud sponsor of TrueTexasRadio.com.
It's tax season again. We know it's not your favorite thing to do. That's why we have you covered at Smith Financial and Associates. From individual to corporate taxes, we can do it all. We're locally owned and operated right here in Forney, Texas, and if you come to us, we will beat the cost of H&R Block and Liberty Tax Service. We also specialize in bookkeeping, payroll reporting, IRS resolutions, retirement planning, asset protection, and much more. Smith Financial is the trusted name in taxes and retirement planning in Forney for the last 20 years. Call us today at 972-564-4011. That's 972-564-4011. Or find us online at smithfinancialonline.com.
SL Neighbors Roofing prides ourselves on quality workmanship, customer satisfaction, safety, and we never cut corners or compromise on materials. We offer residential and commercial roofing services, and we are experienced in all the latest and most common types of roofing materials, including shingles, architectural metal, TPO, standing seam, tapered, sheet metal, and more. We do roof repair, replacements, new construction, waterproofing, gutters, and even infrared moisture detection. We also offer free estimates and 24-hour roofing estimates. SL Neighbors also offers exclusive warranties through the top manufacturers such as GAF, Carlisle, Firestone, and many more with an exclusive 20-year labor warranty. So call us today at 972-771-7578. That's 972-771-7578. SL Neighbors Roofing. We can roof the world.
It's time once again for the 25th Annual Wills Point Bluebird Festival. Join us Saturday, April 21st in historic downtown Wills Point for music, food, and a day of family fun, including a car show sponsored by O'Reilly's, live professional wrestling brought to you by East Texas Championship Wrestling, and live music featuring Chip Murray and the Texas Underground, and Diamondback Texas, sponsored by Brookshire's. Once again, that's the 25th Annual Bluebird Festival, Saturday, April 21st from 10 to 6 in downtown Wills Point, Texas. See you there.
Oh, yeah, we back in the Dirt Talk Nation. This segment brought to you by Devil's Bowl Speedway and RPM Speedway. The 2018 Point Series Championship finally begins at RPM this week. Thanks, weather, Mother Nature, for holding stuff off last week. But we're going to open up with 5 classes on Friday night at RPM Speedway, including the Touring Outlaw Modified Series. And then close out the weekend on Saturday night with 4 classes at Devil's Bowl Speedway. Tickets are $15 for adults on Friday night, $12 on Saturday night. Seniors, those with military ID, and kids 13 to 15 are just $10, and kids 12 and under are always free. You can always get more information online at devilsbowl.com or rpmdirt.com. Remember, the only way to see the best show on Dirt Live is to be there. Back here in the nation with myself, Will Riggs, LR, and Lance Plant, driver of the Baby Oil Express. And kind of disappointed that you're not going to baby oil anymore.
Sorry.
All right, so let's talk wheel covers. Dun dun dun. Is that's not a track rule, or that's an IMCA rule? What is? Because I don't.
Well, really, it's an insurance deal.
They fly off like crazy.
Yeah, they.
But some people say it's because you over tighten plastic ones and you break them, then they fly off, or it's. I don't know the difference.
I don't know.
But at least I don't know the difference.
I'm sure you have some guys that's tighten them too tight, and then.
But at least I know that I don't know the difference.
Right. I like the 6 Zeus's myself, but whatever.
I have aluminum ones, and I took the Zeus fasteners out of it.
Bless you.
I put bolts in for this week. We'll see how it does.
So this Let's get the Jack Sarton here. Let's get some wagering.
Well, he texted you, I guess.
He texted in and said he would volunteer to start in the back of the feature race, and if he wins the race from the back, an extra $100
this weekend with the Tom Series.
This Friday night, yeah.
And then, I'll give him $100 but I'll bet him $100, and he wants some of this too.
I'll bet him $100 too.
That on a Tom Series, he's not going to get it done.
All right,
so Jack, I bet $100.
You heard it. It's $100.
But on a weekly night, yeah, depends on who shows up.
But he said this Friday night. So
I mean, this Friday night it's going to be tough.
So $100 from LR, $100 from Lance Plant. Tough. Jack, you got it. You got the stones to cover that. Use Texas back in here on the Young Ideas text toy 469-355-0362. Get your questions and comments in as well.
Back in the day, if you wanted a heat race, you started on the back. I mean, that's just the way it was all inverted. Totally inverted.
Now there are people, and there have been conversations and discussions about starts in the feature based on what happens in the heats. And I know that everybody, you had mentioned we should go back to the old way of doing things, and then some people are like, nah. And
point average,
and
draw and passing points.
And you've mentioned before that look, you're never going to please everybody.
No, you're not.
Somebody's going to be mad about something somewhere along the way. So
the point average deal is it keeps your racers there, kind of protects your weekly racers. I mean, they qualify during through the heats, and they know about. They're going to start sometimes 6th, but usually 8th, 10th, 12th. So that's kind of guaranteed, start spot in the middle of the field.
It puts on a good show for the fans.
It does. You tear up a lot of cars.
You tear up more cars.
The total inversion is the way they used to do it back in the old days, but that's when they paid good in the heats. Like you'd pay $120 to win a heat race. And
now Jack says no, the first regular night because he won't be there this Friday night.
That's right.
Yeah, all right. But we got lots of good stuff coming up. Of course, the Tom Series.
I'm out.
Tom Series is in town at RPM this weekend, but then April 21st at Devil's Bowl Speedway. The Speedway Tom Series will be there. Back-to-back great weekends at Devil's Bowl. Tom Series will be in town on the 21st, and then the 27th and 28th. That's a Friday and Saturday, so there will be no RPM racing on the 27th. But the 27th and 28th, the World of Outlaws are at Devil's Bowl Speedway, 2-night event, along with the Limited Modified Invitational.
Yes.
Tell us how the Limited Modified Invitational works and who all has got an invitation.
Really, I just want it for the guys that support me at RPM. The World of Outlaws only wants 40 cars. I had that at the Bowl weekly, just about.
Yeah, that's
right.
So, and then there's a lot of guys that race at RPM that said they would like to come over and race that night. So that's the way I do it. That just keeps every guy from, let's say, I won't say any name, Lawton, Oklahoma.
Right.
From bringing his car down here, getting to race, and getting to see the World of Outlaws for a pit pass.
Right. I got you.
And there's a lot of guys that do that. And that's the only time they come race with us. Well, that's going to bump somebody or could bump somebody, one of my guys, out of racing in front of a big crowd.
And so
I'd rather my guys get to race in front of a big crowd.
Makes sense.
And so you can get those. Of course, you go get your World of Outlaws tickets through the World of Outlaws.
From everywhere, man. Let me bring my car down there. I'm like, no, dude, I can't do that tomorrow.
And we always get people going, "Hey, can I get tickets to World of Outlaws?" You sure can. WorldofOutlaws.com.
Sell them all day.
They will sell you as many as you want. And actually, the last I overheard a conversation that's almost sold out already.
Yeah.
And that's still weeks away. So
every seat's numbered.
Yeah.
Every seat
in the bowl is numbered from general admission to reserve. So
there is no general admission.
No, everything is a numbered seat. So if you want tickets to that race, I highly suggest you get on it right now and get your tickets because it'll be sold out within the next 10 days because it was already pert near, as my dad would say. I don't know what that means, pert near.
But
close.
The Devil's Ball has nothing to do with selling of the tickets or any of it, really. So
we just call the races and our races and have a good time and watch the World of Outlaws. And they do everything else.
I'm not a big sprint car fan, but I love watching the World of Outlaws.
Yeah,
I always come watch them. Like the single car qualifying, watch them turn 14, 15-second laps and.
Back in the day, I noticed this Saturday night, and I hate to butt in on him, but back in the day, nobody would leave until the sprint car feature was over.
Yeah.
Well, the modifieds and limiteds run the other night, and I look up, people's leaving the parking lot, and I'm like, why is everybody leaving the parking lot?
Right.
Because we got a lot of modified, a lot of stock car fans, a lot of modified fans that aren't sprint car fans. And that's that's very unusual for the bowl.
We need to figure that out. Make people where they want to stay all the time.
Well, that's true.
Maybe we should do the 50.
Some that don't like some.
I know. We should do the 50-50 drawing after the final race. I bet you stick around then for that money. No, they won't.
But I just noticed that the other night.
There's a lot of stuff going on after the races, especially for me. So I don't got time for all that. We'll do that before the feature race.
If Jack's still listening, I want to know why he said on Facebook the other day that this is his last year racing.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, what was it? Sunday?
I think so. Somebody
April 1st,
be his well, maybe.
You mean April 1st?
I don't know.
Jack Sarton ain't gonna quit racing anytime soon.
That's what I said.
He can't quit me.
we have a modified IMC modified touring deal coming up on a Wednesday night. And doesn't his brother have an IMC modified?
I think so.
Yeah.
So it's going to be fun times. Of course, we still have all the good stuff coming up this year at Devil's Bowl. Of course, the Summer Nationals. Always on a Tuesday night for those of you who don't know. Like it is a Tuesday night. So we race 3 times in a week.
Yep.
Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. That does happen.
No, we race 5 times in 7 days.
Yes. 5 times in 7 days. So you guys be ready for that.
It's a lot of time on a tractor.
Somebody
Yes,
said,
it is.
the 469 says, I wish they still race.
I'm like, why'd you do that?
I wish they still race late models around here. Now, which ones are the late models? Because when I watch, if I watch MAV TV, right? And it says, hey, late models.
Lucas Oil late models.
They're wedge type car.
Yep.
So
they're basically like a modified.
That's what I'm saying. They
run big tires.
They run big tires, and they're full, tube chassis from, front to back, and run big tires and a lot bigger motors.
That's
do they have?
Class.
Do they
That's
have
where
a
I come
touring?
from, late model country, huh?
Does late models have a touring class? That
they got a few of them.
They have World of Outlaws late models. They have Lucas Oil.
The Cop Cam.
Yep, Cop Cam.
Series.
I need one of those down here, man.
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
The World of Outlaw late model series would be awesome. There's a lot of late model fans.
Trying to work on that with Brian. Schedule don't.
So World of Outlaws race Friday and Saturday. When do they get to the bowl?
Monday, Tuesday.
Oh, they race at the Cotton Bowl.
Oh, do they?
They got a couple more shows, so they'll show up like Wednesday, Thursday.
So do they practice on the track on those days?
Oh no,
they don't get anything until Friday, till hot laps. All right, great.
Yeah.
I remember when I was younger, when World of Outlaws used to come to town, and they would all stay at the motels up there off of 635.
Centerville.
Yep, and we'd go up there and just drive around and look at all them guys working on all them cars. It was pretty cool.
And nowadays, all the guys do their maintenance at the track here.
Yeah.
A bunch of them leave the rigs here. But when they leave here, they don't open them back up.
No. Jack says he's going to take up fishing and hunting. I think that means he's going to fishing up sponsors and hunting parts for his car. That's only fishing and hunting he's going to continue doing.
He does a little fishing and hunting as it is. He's not going to.
I tried to talk him into getting us a factory stock, me and him. A factory stock, man, it looks fun.
It does.
I'm telling you, it is close.
We haven't had the Enduros look the funnest of all to me.
We haven't had a factory stock racer through here yet. That was, and I love them because they're so close so competitive that it's always good stuff.
Modifieds are too, but the factory stocks, they look fun.
They look like they would be a lot of fun.
Two-seater.
James said, "Isn't there a late model race at RPM?" There is. We race over there that Friday and race here at the Bowl Saturday. It's a 2-day show.
Had to get that done.
You got the schedule right there, don't you?
Yeah, you got the schedule up, don't you?
I don't, but I can pull it up because we're about to go to break. Get your questions in. One more segment with Lance Plant coming up. 469-355-0362 is the Young Ideas text toy. We'll be back with more In the Nation next on Kevin Watt, True Texas Radio.
At 40 Family Dentistry and Orthodontics, we want to give you a smile with style at an affordable price. Get braces for as low as $88 a month. Join our family of racketeers today. We make it fun with exclusive events just for you. For added convenience, you can have your teeth cleaned at your ortho appointment. Give the gift of a beautiful smile for as low as $88 a month. Call us today for a free consultation or visit us at 40familydentistry.com today.
The 2018 season is fast approaching at RPM Speedway in Crandall, Texas. Coming up this season, we'll bring in the Texas Wing Modifieds, the Touring Outlaw Modified Series, ASCS Gulf South Region Sprints, the Power Eye West Midget Series, late models, and much more. Don't forget our huge fireworks celebration on June 29th. The season kicks off on Friday, March 30th with the IMCA Race Saver Sprints, USRA Modifieds, Factory Stocks, Limited Modifieds, and the A-Class 600s. Coolers are welcome and the gates open at 6 p.m. and the green flag drops at 8 p.m. Adults are $12. Seniors, those with military ID, and kids 13 to 15 are just $10, and kids 12 and under are always free. Find us on Facebook and get our entire schedule and more information online at rpmdirt.com. The only way to see the greatest show on dirt is to be there.
Hello, my name is Forrest Gump. Mama said when our oven needed some loving, we called Forney Appliance Repair. Mama said appliance repair is like a box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. But with Forney Appliance Repair, we got dependable service at a great price, and you can too. Their number is 903 312-5343. That's 903 312-5343. You can also find them on the internet at ForneyRepair.com. Come Forney Appliance Repair today. They my best good friends.
Hey everybody, Will Riggs here for Young Ideas, your local TV expert, and I want to tell you about Dish TV. If technology, value, and customer satisfaction are important to you, then it's time to cut the cable cord once and for all. Upgrade your TV experience and start saving with Dish today. Drop by Young Ideas at 518 Houston Street in Wills Point, Texas, or call 833-4DISH-TV. That's 833-4-DISH TV, or visit them on the web at YoungIdeasTV.com. They are Young Ideas TV, your locally owned, operated, and trusted satellite TV experts. Your air conditioning system is the second largest investment you can make in your home, so why not choose the best? Choose American Standard Air Conditioning. Choose Forney Air. With the heat of the Texas summer right around the corner, ensure that you and your family stay cool with a brand new American Standard Air Conditioning and heating system, complete with a Wi-Fi thermostat from Forney Air. No interest for 5 years with the first 5 months deferred with approved credit. Call Forney Air for details today at 214-924-9745. That's 214-924-9745, or find them online at ForneyAirandHeat.com.
Since 1968, Smiley's Racing Products and Hoosier Tire Southwest has been serving racers nationwide. From race parts to tires, Smiley's is ready to help you get to the checkered flag first. We provide track-tested parts and advice to all 5 of our store locations, including Kennedale, The Woodlands, Sherman, Oklahoma City, and our main showroom in Mesquite, Texas. If you don't live close to one of our stores, you can order online 24 hours a day at Smiley'sRacing.com or give us a call toll-free at 866-959-7223. Smiley's Racing Products, where we look forward to servicing your race car needs.
And we're back for the final segment of the Dirt Talk Nation. Final segment brought to you by SL Neighbors Roofing. From residential to commercial, we can roof the world. We handle repairs, replacements, new construction, waterproofing, and gutters. We handle all kinds of roofing materials, including shingles, architectural metal, TPO, built-up, standing seam, tapered, and sheet metal. We also offer a police and fire discount. Call us today and let us roof your world at 972-771-7578. That's 972-771-7578, or find us online at slneighborsroofing.com. Of course, LR back over there, along with myself, Will Riggs, and our guest in this hour, Lance Plant. Remember, you can watch us live each and every week at DirtTalkNation.com. All you got to do now is go click on Watch Live on DirtTalkNation.com, and it's right there built into the site. I've already tested. It's all working good to go. Or you can just go straight to our YouTube channel. You need to subscribe to that anyway, so you can get all the race videos all season long. Now, which brings me to a question, actually, LR. You know, when ASCS is in town and our camera guy's up there, we record the ASCS stuff and we put that on our YouTube page. Is World of Outlaws going to get mad if we do that? Or Probably. They'll be mad. Yeah. So it's one of those things we probably don't want to do.
I think they got their own deal.
Well, so does they.
No, we don't want to. We don't want to.
Don't want to record those.
Well, we need to record them because I have permission to use them in my commercials.
Okay. All right.
Stuff
good.
like that.
All right. Good.
But as far as
edit them, put them on.
Edit them, put them on. I don't think that's cool.
Okay. That's cool. I still like having the footage though.
Yeah,
they do that themselves on the World of Outlaws side.
Yeah. So. Yeah, they do. That's actually where I got the idea for the front straightaway cameras, because they do it up there, and it's cool. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Right. So, but as we get into the season, what are some other things that people can look forward to over at RPM as well as Devils? I mean, we got.
You got the Power Eye coming in.
The Power Eyes are fun, man.
Yeah,
they get after it. They're over at RPM, but you can get after that while you guys are talking about that, and I'll pull that up.
I know he's got a couple of Tom series over there. I really don't know. He's got the Elite series over there. It's wingless sprint cars.
I know we got the ASCS Gulf South.
Yes.
Cars coming in as well.
Man, that's going to be scary fast. We're going to run, I believe, RPM Friday night and the Bowl Saturday night.
So it's good stuff. I'm ready for I'm telling you right now. I was
scary fast.
I was absolutely 1,000% ready for Saturday night. I was ready for Friday night, but then
me too.
And then it got rained out, and I was like, go! And then I was like, I was at the track, what, 2:30, 2:45 on Saturday. I was so ready to go. You don't even know, man. I had everything.
Did you have your bag of Doritos with you too?
I did. She was like, God dang it, Will.
This time of year is a crapshoot, you know.
It is.
Yeah, she actually wrapped it in foil so nobody saw what I was doing. And I was like, I brought my big bag of nacho cheese Doritos. Like, I want one of those burritos. No beans, no tortilla. Just put everything else right in here in this bag. I'm going to eat it just like that. She was like, you're such a mess. And I'm like, man, walking taco is a bomb, man. And matter of fact, my wife came to me today. Hey, look, they showed us how to make walking tacos at home. I'm like, you didn't have to show me. We can just do this at home. We're going to have dinner. This is what we're going to have for dinner this weekend.
My wife likes making walking taco. It's easy to make.
Well, we're doing, it's like I got to deal with my good friends at Bush's Chicken here. If y'all hadn't had Bush's Chicken yet, Bush's Chicken is great.
Bush's, where's this at?
Bush's Chicken is right over by Forney High School, 548 and 740.
Inside town.
And actually, we're going to go over there and just get a whole bunch of grub over there and one of our barbecue joints because we have everybody over. WrestleMania is this Sunday, so in honor of WrestleMania this weekend, that's why we're giving
chicken to the racetrack.
Don't bring chicken to the racetrack.
No.
And, well, if you do, don't bring it to Martin's. Don't bring it to Martin's trailer, but.
Superstitions like that, you know.
No, I don't have no superstition.
Not
yet.
No superstitions at all.
None.
Every time Martin gets fried chicken, he wrecks.
Yeah,
don't
wrecks
bring
out.
chicken.
The Elite Sprint Car Series will be in town Friday, May 4th. The AFCS Gulf South Region Sprints will be in town Friday, May 25th. The Power Eye West Midget Series, they always accompany our big fireworks show, and that'll be Friday, June 29th. The late models, see, everybody's asking about the late models. The Southern Texas late models will be in town Friday, July 13th. The Now 600 Series, A-Class and Restrictor will be in town July 20th. Lone Star 600 and Now 600 non-wing and Restrictor on the 10th of August. And the championship finals is August 17th.
That late model show, there's a lot of guys. We used to run late models here at the Bowl. I ran them for a long time. And there's still, matter of fact, Lance said that Max Eddie still got his late model, so I'm sure he's going to run one.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of older guys that used to race that still have their late models that race with these guys. I think they race like once a month, twice a month.
Yeah, Max A still has his. Patrick Daniel, Skip O'Neill.
Yeah.
There's a few more just sitting in the garage.
So,
waiting on a place to race, really.
The guest before you will be selling his, I bet you, because he's buying a new factory stock to race next season. I bet you Mark Ross would let go of his 8R machine he's been driving the last couple of years if you're looking for a factory stock. So,
there's a bunch of them out there, man.
I told my wife last night we're going to get some factory stock and put another seat in it so you can ride.
And what was her response?
She's like, that sounds fun.
She says, that sounds fun.
Let me tell you,
how much is that again?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if Weeks was more excited about the way they were running in that factory stock deal than his wife. Yeah,
Valerie.
They was getting after it, and
He
when he blew it,
excited,
he started spinning out, and he spun out and backed right into that wall. I bet you when they started spinning,
she probably didn't like that.
She's I'm gonna have to go change my skivvies.
That was a good race, though.
It was a great race,
Great race.
man. It was great. He was running up to the front. If his motor wouldn't have blew, he would have been up front. And he's got a beautiful car too.
Yeah,
man. That wrap is sharp.
James, I'm not going to say that on air, dude.
Come on, man. You sending this stuff. Somebody said Bush Chicken doesn't have good reviews.
No.
I don't care about that.
No, he didn't say nothing about chicken. But I can't say.
He said, sorry, sons of a so-and-sos.
I'm not saying it, James.
But we got all kinds of great stuff coming up. Remember, if you want to see the World of Outlaws, back where it all started, man, worldofoutlaws.com, you better get your tickets online because it's almost sold out already.
I think they're doing something special for the 50th year.
Oh yeah, so it's the 50th year.
That's a big deal.
Yep, big time deal.
Oh yeah,
you better head all the way there and get your tickets right now, because if you don't, you're gonna be on the outside looking in because
it's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
That's kind of the deal.
Actually, the Outlaw started in 1978. The first show was at the Devil's Bowl.
So that's 40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
40 years.
I know, 50 years for the bowl.
For the bowl, yeah. We talked about that the other night as well.
I made the first race. I was wrenching Steve's car, and we ran here. And then the second race was 2 weeks later at Rossburg, Ohio, at Eldor. So
I'm telling you, if you want to be there, you better get your tickets for that because it's coming up real quick in just a matter of a couple of weeks. Matter of fact, and then 21st will be the Tom's race. We're actually going to be out broadcasting live in Wills Point. And I'm gonna have some tickets to give away for that race that night. So look, man, you better get out to see us at Wills Point. We'll be doing that. We have a wheel. We have a prize wheel. Did you see my prize wheel out there on the thing?
I've seen that.
That's how people are gonna give away prizes that way. We got
That's
hats
cool.
and T-shirts and cups and pins and kinds of cool stuff to give away.
Bring that out the ball.
Right there, yeah. And spin to win, man. It's gonna be a fun time out there. So. Man, we want to thank Lance Plant for coming out here and being a part of the show tonight. I want to thank Mark Ross for coming to being a part of the show. Of course, as always, LR for being a big part of the show and getting after. We got racing in just a couple of days, so you guys better get ready. That does it for another week of the Dirt Talk Nation. Remember,
thank you, man.
Watch it back on YouTube. Dirt Talk Nation YouTube channel. You can watch this show back if you missed it. Share it out. Let everybody else know about the Dirt Talk Nation Wednesdays from 7 to 9 right here on KFNY, True Texas Radio, and the Dirt Talk Nation. Until we're back with you again next week, this is Will Riggs for LR, Lance Plant, and Mark Ross saying we thank you for your time. And until next time, so long, everybody.